Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the gym. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful Friday. Ready for the weekend. Psyched, geared up, ready to go. So we got some first timers here in the Twitch stream. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in, checking out the stream. And hopefully it lives up to whatever sort of expectation you may have of watching Tricky Gym live. We've got some Pokemon cards planned for today, so hopefully that's what you're here for. I am sporting a tank top, not something that I usually do. You get some views of tattoos that you don't usually get to see. Thank you, Jimbo the Jerk, for the Prime sub. Like, Senor Haunter over here. Check him out. My Haunter with the Slurpee. Yeah, I like this guy a lot. You don't usually get to see him. I'll give you a nice... Yeah, check out dude, man. I love this Haunter. He is like super duper gnarly. Love this guy. My buddy Taylor does all of my tattoos. He does an absolutely killer job with them. I think this one's like really unique. Love that. So, that's Haunter. Very rarely seen on stream. Cool. We've also got some new cards revealed from Incandescent Arcana. So let's go check those out. See what we got going on over here. There's also going to be an ultra premium collection featuring Charizard. Cool. Boy, oh boy. How will they possibly sell these? No idea. That's sick. Anybody in the chats? Anybody in the chat got tattoos? Anybody in the chat have a Pokemon tattoo? Anybody? Just me? Any Pokemon tattoos in the chat? A P-Dove. That's sick, Bird Keeper. Expect nothing less. This is sick. I didn't even bother reading them because I knew if I just waited a bit that Andrew would read them to me. That's the idea. Knife Laugh Love is loaded with tattoos. Nice. So yes, the Charizard. The Charizard box. This, do you ever just think to yourself that the Pokemon Company can just print money? That's just kind of what, it's just what they can do. You know, they just can print money, dude. You know, they say that money doesn't grow on trees, but for the Pokemon Company, it basically does. Premium collection, $120. Yeah, and they literally bought the printing company. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. It's like, dude, I don't know, man. Can they really get away with just... Will they wear Charizard out? That's kind of like what I'm curious. Will they wear it out? That's what I'm saying, Trevor. Will they crash the Zard market? Because obviously, like, Charizard's been big for a long time, but I feel like the Pokemon Company has been really like leaning into Charizard the last couple of years. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if I'm just more in tune with it. It seemed like it started with like Champion's Path. Yeah. They literally just slapped some Charizards in Champion's Path. The Charizard didn't even belong in Champion's Path. There wasn't. They just slapped a couple of Charizards in there. And then it seems like, you know, there's just consistent Charizard hype. Like every other set's got some Zard stuff going on. So, yeah, anyways, it's cool. Very cool collector box. You've got 3 etched foil promo cards: Charizard V, Charizard VMAX, Charizard V-Star, 1 playmat featuring Gigantamax Charizard, a metal coin featuring Gigantamax Charizard, 6 metal damage counter dice, 2 metal condition markers, 1 acrylic V-Star marker, 16 Pokemon TCG booster packs from the Sword and Shield series, a player's guide to the entire Sword and Shield series, and a code card for the Pokemon TCG Live. Oh, God. It says live. Not for the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. It says live. Yeah, where's the Blastoise Premium Collection? Huh? Huh? Where's my shiny Blastoise card? Huh? There's a shiny Charizard. Why is there not a shiny Blastoise? Riddle me this. Why does Charizard get all the cool stuff? They gave you Radiant Blastoise. They gave me Radiant Charizard too. Why does Charizard get to carry Bidoof? Where's a Blastoise with a Bidoof? Where's a Blastoise swimming with Bidoof on its back? Thank you, Weenie Lawyer, for that Prime sub. We also have, okay, there's a Hisuian V-Star Premium Collection revealed. Very cool. More Incandescent Arcana cards have been revealed. That's sick. That is a very pretty card there. Love that. Volcano in the background. Who's this? Rosa and Snake. Superior V. Not a very good card. Superior V-Star. Not a very good card, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah. But, you know, there's some stuff going on. Superior V-Star has 270 hit points. Its Royal Tornado attack does 190 damage, and you can move your energy from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. This kind of attack in theory is cool because you're like, wow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my energy from the superior to another superior, but then that other superior just gets gusted up and knocked out, and then you lose all your energy, right? Or you're like, cool, I'm going to move my energy off so I can Cheryl, but then, like, you know, wherever the energy goes, that's just like... that's just where it's going to get gusted and knocked out. 190 damage, doesn't one-hit KO anything. The V-Star Power Coiling Star does 60 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. So it kind of plays into like a hit-and-run kind of like, you know, you're kind of hit-and-run, you're kind of dodging, trying to like... Oh, there's the new anti-boss tool. That's true. There's the new tool coming out that makes it so you can't be boss, but what about Cross-Switcher? What about Inteleon, Double Shady Dealings, Cross Switcher, knock out your guy? Yeah, so like I'm not totally sold on it, which is fine. I actually wish that more cards, Inteleon's rotating in January or February. That's like half a year from now. Yeah, that's like in a long time, man. You know how much content I have to do between now and then? It's like 6 months. Anyways, I enjoy the power level of this card, and I wish that the Pokemon Company was printing more cards at or around this power level, because I feel like this is an appropriate power level for a card. It's fine, right? Oh, it does have free retreat. That's cool. Okay, I didn't notice that. He's a glidey boy. He's a slithering snake. I'm gonna slither on over to the bench without paying a retreat cost. That's kind of cool. All right, I'll give the superior that. It's got free retreat. That's nice. I like that. But the thing is that they really went ahead and just printed like the most broken V-Stars with like Arceus then Palkia. Like those are so nuts. Arceus, Palkia, and Dialga, honestly, are all just so bananas that like any other V-Star, and then Giratina, right? Which just literally one-hit KOs everything. And then Goodra, which literally prevents more damage than this card can do, right? Yeah, so like, it's fine. I understand. Not every V-Star could be the most Bazoinga's V-Star ever. I wish that all the V-Stars were about this power level. In my mind, V-Stars shouldn't be one-hit KOing each other. That's just me. I feel like the only cards that should be able to one-hit KO V-Stars are single prizers. Then we'd have then things would be interesting. But anyways. These are the cards that I'm most excited about right here. The single prize cards. This Mewtwo is interesting in Gym Leader Challenge. You got Psy Pump. Attach 2 Psychic Energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. It's a pretty good attack, especially if you are building a Garbodor deck that is kind of based around ability lock. You can set up Garbodor, Garbotoxin, and then you can accelerate Psychic Energy from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon, kind of like the Shining Mew that I'm playing right now in my Psychic Gym Leader Challenge Garbodor deck. This card, good for accelerating energy. You do have to have Psychic Energy in your discard pile, though, so that is a little bit of a limitation, but you could start accelerating energy as soon as the first turn of the game, going second. And then Limit Break does 90 damage plus 90 more damage if your opponent has 3 or 4 fewer prize cards remaining. That is actually an incredible attack. So I think that this card will definitely be played in the in like an ability lock version of a Psychic deck, and it could be played in, you know, even a non-ability lock version of a Psychic deck, just because that Limit Break attack is so powerful. You can play it with Counter Energy if you're behind at the end of the game. You can play it with Dimension Valley to make your Mewtwo's attack only cost 2 Psychic Energy. You can play it with the Gardevoir that doubles up your Psychic Energy so that you can use it for just 2 energy. If you have Gardevoir and Dimension Valley in play, boom, that's just 1 Psychic Energy, baby, and you're doing 190 damage. So yeah, I think that this card is fantastic for Psychic type Gym Leader Challenge decks. Now that I'm thinking about it, Psychic type Gym Leader Challenge decks don't really have a way to consistently do like 200 damage, right? They really don't. If we go over to PokemonCards.com, right, and take a little look-see, go to Advanced. This is something that I like to do. You go to like Psychic, right, and then you go to, we're going to look at just like the rare, holo rare, and uncommon. Boom. Right? This is like kind of the easiest way to try and look up Gym Leader Challenge cards. I do wish, I should talk to Adam. I should talk to Adam. What do you think? You think Adam will, let's see, Advanced. Is there a format? Yeah, format, standard, expanded, modified. Should put Gym Leader Challenge. Should just be an option here. Dude, you think I can slide Adam like $100 and he'll slap that on there? That would be... Who's Adam? Adam Capriola. The guy who runs this site. Adam is the guy who... Adam's the guy who ran invented or I guess created the 6 prizes article website that was like very popular for the last decade. Yeah. They're not doing articles anymore, but for a while they did. Very successful. And now this is Adam's like thing that he does now, which is cool because Adam has the most comprehensive Pokemon trading card, image base in the yeah, that's what I'm saying. A Gym Leader chat. I'm gonna write that down actually because I'm a chit chat with Adam about that for sure. Let me see. Can I? Let's see. Oh yeah. Actually, hold on real quick. I need to check and make sure that I'm not summoned for jury duty today. Yeah, give me 1 second. There's a chance that this stream gets cut short right this second. Nope. All right, I'm good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, I just had to check real quick. I'm on call this week, okay? And I'm supposed to check every day after 5 or whatever. I already had to reschedule my jury duty because I was I was going to be away on my honeymoon when I originally got called. So I rescheduled it for this week. So it's an extra bad look if I don't, if I'm not present for the week that I chose the week that I would do it. Yes, no, I'm good. I'm just on call, and you check the website, and the website lets you know. All right, so I think I'm chilling. My tattoo artist is Taylor Healed. He's on Instagram. Let's see, Instagram Taylor Healed. Let me see if I can link him here. He's based in Buffalo, New York. An incredible artist. Definitely recommend him if you happen to be in the area. Thank you, Darth Shoves, for that tier 1 sub. He owns the Crucible Art Collective in Buffalo, New York. So you can look him up on Instagram. Anyways, yeah, so this is kind of like the... Yo, that's crazy, QC Hawk. This is like the best way that I have found to look up relevant Gym Leader Challenge cards is to do this. There's just not a lot of psychic Pokemon that really do like 180 or 200 damage, right? Like, and a lot of the Mewtwo's are surprisingly pretty bad. So, it's really nice to have a Mewtwo that's being printed that can hit those big numbers. You have the Necrozma and you have the Golurk. Golurk hitting 150 is like very good. And then you have Gardevoir, which can hit, any number you want, but it's a stage 2. And then you have the Necrozma, which, like, if you have a special energy attached to it, does some crazy amount of damage. So I forget how much it is, but it does do a good amount. There it is. Special laser, it's 160, but it has to have a special energy attached to it. So I think that the Mewtwo is going to slide right in there and be an excellent addition to the crew in Psychic type Gym Leader Challenge decks. So definitely stoked about that. And it's got an energy acceleration attack. You could potentially use it for free with a Dimension Valley too, which is pretty nice. Zacian. I read the Zacian twice, and I was like, 20 plus 10? Really? 20 plus? But then I realized it was just for a metal energy, so that's pretty good. 20 damage plus 10 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. It's not affected by weakness or any other effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So at maximum, you're doing base 70. With a Muscle Band, you're doing base 90 for just one energy, which is pretty good. And then does 100 damage. The real story here, though, is this guy. For once, for one time, the Zamazenta is better than the Zacian. I can't believe it. Zamazenta is never better than Zacian. They're literally, it's never better. It's nuts. And finally, and the Zamazenta looks dope. Like, this artwork goes hard, man. Look at it. He's like walking through the woods. I mean, Zacian's cool and all, but this one, yeah, this art goes hard. It's got the Metal Shield ability, which says if this Pokemon has any energy attached to it, it takes 30 less damage from attacks. That's awesome, right? Because Metal already plays into the damage reduction game. You've got a whole bunch of tools in the Metal deck, like Metal Frying Pan, Metal Goggles, Metal Core Barrier, Pot Helmet. Right, all these different tools that reduce damage combined with a natural ability that reduces damage. You could be taking like minus 60 damage pretty easily, which is like just annoying for decks to deal with, right? And then your attack, this thing's even more insane. 100 damage plus. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, 120 more damage. Brother, 220 damage revenge attacker? Oh my god. Yeah, that's nuts. When you combine the Zamazenta with the Galarian, I don't know how to spell Berserker. There he is. This guy with the Steely Spirit fella, right? Thank you, Swizzy, for that sub. Yeah, when you combine the Zamazenta with this guy, you're doing 240 damage, right? 240 damage means that you're going to be able to one-hit KO the new Wailord as well, even with its minus 30 ability. So that is very good. I think that the new Wailord is going to be a serious card that decks are going to have to figure out how to beat. For sure. There are some nice little answers, though. I've been hunting around some cool answers to the Wailord, right? You've got anybody who's got the copycat attack. So, Mimikyu. What's dope is that you can use... Eva Fairy's got an answer to Wailord. If your opponent's Pokemon used an attack that isn't a GX attack during the last turn, uses this attack, you could go Counter Energy, Copycat, copy Wailord Special Waves. You have a special energy attached because it's a Counter Energy. You're doing 240 damage, one hit KO the Wailord, right? There's also a Psychic version of this Mimikyu that's got the same thing, Copycat, right? Copycat, Counter Energy. Same thing. There's a Pseudo-Wudo who could also do it. With the Watch and Learn attack. If your opponent's Pokemon used an attack during the last turn, use it as this attack. Counter Energy, Watch and Learn, 240 damage to the Wailord, right? You've got that. Are there any other copycatters? Just anybody with any knowledge of, let's see, if your opponent's Pokemon used an attack during his or her last turn. Any other copycatters? I know there's that one. I know there's that one. There's Nihilego. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Wow. So Psychic has like multiple ways. Oh, Dark has the Zoroark. That's true. You can use Dark's Foul Play, right? And you could just go double colorless Foul Play, and then you have the special waves attack. So I think that with cards like Wailord getting like so strong, I think that copycat attacks are going to be even better than they've been in the past. And the fact that Wailord's attack gets better with the special energy, it you know, that plays into a lot of these copycatters, is you can counter energy them all, or double colorless, or twin energy, or, you know, whatever. The Wailord is certainly going to be a tough card to deal with. But Zamazenta can lay waste to it with a revenge attack that does 220 base damage. That's crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. And it's like beefy, dude. No, 100 base isn't even bad when you combine it with the Galarian Berserker. That's basically 120 base, since in the metal deck you're pretty much always going to have this fella set up, right? 120 base, that's not bad at all. And then a new Ho-Oh V to switch gears from Gym Leader Challenge back to Standard. If you're wondering why I'm talking about these single prize Pokemon, they are not going to be playable in Standard format, really. But in Gym Leader Challenge, they have a lot of potential. If you want to learn more about Gym Leader Challenge format, make sure to check out gymleaderchallenge.com. It is my favorite way to play Pokemon cards. The new Ho-Oh V has an ability, Rebirth Flames, which allows you to bring the Ho-Oh from the discard pile to your bench and attach 4 basic energy from your discard pile to the Ho-Oh. If you use the ability, then your turn ends. Its Rainbow Burn attack does 100 damage plus 30 more damage for each type of basic energy attached to this Pokemon. So the Ho-Oh is good and bad. It's bad because it ends your turn. It's good because it accelerates 4 energy into play. You could play it with Diancie, sure, but Cross Switcher with the Inteleon engine is definitely a thing. So the Diancie strategies, I'm not sold on them at all right now. Yeah. No, they don't really work because a lot of decks are playing Cross Switcher. So I do love that this Ho-Oh is colorless. That's awesome. I think that's like really, really cool. The artwork looks incredible. I think there are going to be some cool applications for the Ho-Oh, though. If you can get enough energy onto Ho-Oh on the first turn of the game, then you could use the new Thornton supporter to switch Ho-Oh for maybe a different card. This card's going to be really degenerate in expanded format where there's Battle Compressor, so that you could do this turn 1 going first. That's pretty crazy, right? And you could also use it in Turbo Dark, okay? If you're able to get 4 energy into the discard pile turn 1 going first with Turbo Dark, you could pop the Ho-Oh out, and that's 4 darkness energy in play, right? So, there are some applications. Certainly cool thinking about a Turbo Dark deck going first, right? And being able to get a whole bunch of energy in play. That's neat. You could also, I don't know, in like a Mewtwo V-Star deck or something, just get Psychic Energy into play. You could play it You could play Dialga V-Star, Hisuian, or Origin Form Dialga V-Star. That's true. I didn't think about that. But yes, you could do Dialga V-Star this way. And you could do the Diancies. You get the energy into the discard pile, plop it, Thornton. I still think that, like, I don't really believe in, like, the Thornton strategies. I'm not, I don't. I think that those strategies are mostly going to be gimmicky. If you look at the direct comparison, there's Ho-Oh EX and Ninja Boy and Expanded. And those decks were always gimmicky. They weren't, like, real. You have this Ho-Oh, which arguably is just better, right? It brings 3 energy and doesn't end your turn. All you have to do is flip heads. So you could do, like, multiple a turn. Yeah. The attack doesn't really matter. But yeah, the Ho-Oh Ninja Boy decks, and there's Battle Compressor in Expanded. Standard will never have Battle Compressor again. Sorry, guys. It ain't coming back. Thank you, Chimothy, for that Prime sub in the 5 months. Appreciate you. Listen, QC, if you have 4 Ho-Oh in the discard pile, it's fine. You're bound to flip a heads. And then they got a new colorless Altaria as well, with a really sick trainer gallery card. Love that. The Altaria can be played in Gym Leader Challenge since Swablu is colorless. It's got the magical Echo attack. Move all damage counters from one of your bench Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. And Wind Blast does 90 damage. So, cool stuff. Dang, my hair's looking crazy. I drove to work in the Jeep today. And now look at me. Got to Johnny Bravo it up real quick. Thank you very much. Something like that. Anyways, let's play some cards, shall we? I wanted to switch over to the Pokemon trading card game online. And let's build some decks. What kind of deck should we build? Battle Compressor is a broken card. That's why it'll never be back in Standard. It is very broken. One of the most broken cards ever printed. Yeah, Battle Compressor is, like, extremely degenerate. All right, so I was thinking, I've been thinking. All right, what about this guy? You blow this guy up. You search your deck for 2 lightning energy, attach them to your lightning Pokemon in any way. Like, all right, what if we built an Electrode deck? Electrode, Tapu Koko VMAX. That's where I was going with this. With, like, Roxanne's. Yeah. What if we did, something like that? What if we blow up like so many electrodes? What if you could blow up 3 electrodes? Then you can Roxanne your opponent turn 2. Which is, that's kind of cool, right? I'm trying to see, today I want to see if I could get a turn 2 Roxanne. That's what I want to do. Like a turn 2 Roxanne. I want to go turn 2 Roxanne knockout going first. That would be kind of nuts, right? And then what about you could play Yeah. This is sick. This is sick for sure. That's what I was saying. Vikavolt, yeah. Paths, yeah. Just completely. It's getting to the point where we might be able to do some degenerate stuff in standard. That's fun. You know, for a little while. Quick Ball, Evolution Incense. Gotta go with the gold balls. Hammers. See, now you guys, you got the spirit now. He's got 90 hit points. Level ball. Luxray V. That's kind of sick, actually. I don't hate that. It can knock out Sobbles. Paralyzing Bolt's probably just better. Yeah. This is just better. Yeah. Vikavolt's better. It can knock out Drizziles. Thank you, Roger the Kyogre. Appreciate that. Because let's be honest, like if my opponent's got anything after a Roxanne, it's going to be a level ball or an Evolution Incense or a Scoop Up Net. And we don't want them to play any of those cards. It has to be on your bench? Holy moly, you're killing me, man. Has to be on your bench. Okay. What kind of research you guys like? You guys Magnolia stands, your research stands, your Juniper stands, Oak stands, or Willow guys? Yeah, Juniper is the best one. I definitely agree with that. Roxanne's, Evolution Incense, Battle VIP Pass, Quick Ball, Level Ball. He's got to retreat a 1. He's got to retreat a 3. Probably going to need like air balloons or switch. You can play bird keepers. Probably just switches. Yeah, you gotta play Manaphy. That stings. I really don't want to play Manaphy. But yes, you probably ought to play Manaphy. Roxanne. What other supporters ought we to play? You probably just want to like draw very aggressively. So you want to be like, you want your shoes. I'm looking at like shoes, speed, lightning, energy, and research. And then we just get into the deck and start using Roxanne's. No, Marnie, I'm going to blow up 3 things in Roxanne. You probably need switch. Probably. I only need to power up like 1 attacker. Because we need that 1 attacker to go all the way. Thank you, Ruben, for the Prime sub. Now the question... Alright, let's think. No mountains because we're playing Path. We're trying to blow up multiple Electrode. And no Radiant Greninja, we play Path. You've got Speed, Lightning, Energy, and the shoes. You could play a Hisuian Heavy Ball, you could. You want the Battle VIP Pass because we want as many Voltorbs down turn 1 as possible to go into Electrode turn 2. Blow them all up, get the Tapu Koko, and profits. Koko V does have free retreats. I like that a lot. That is good. That is very good. We probably don't need... You're probably good with like 8. If I abandon the dream of the turn 2 Roxanne and set up 2 attackers to still do Roxanne in the late game. It's true. Even if we set up 2 attackers, that's 6 energy, right? We're not going to play capture because we kind of already play speed. I think Evo Incense over Ultra Ball because we've already got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 12 outs to basic Pokemon in the deck. And we've got 8 outs to... You want to be able to go Electrode, 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 right? Turn 2 Roxanne is hard. All right, imagine this. Imagine... It's pretty good. You could play Zoroarks too. You could play Zoroarks because Zoroarks could allow you to get the quick Roxanne even easier because then you blow up an Electrode and then you Zoroark into the Electrode you blow up and then you do it again, right? I thought about Crobat. Yeah, don't even start with the... You're right, Wubmane, but it's a thought that I had, right? Yeah, we're just gonna run this and see what... We don't have any boss right now. You probably want a couple of boss. But where would we even put them? You don't need the boss, bro. We're not going to need Lumineon. There's 4 Roxanne. Okay. No switch. You don't need switch. The turn to Roxanne Dream is happening right here. Well. Well. All right, we can't play 4 Roxannes. We're going to need to play less Roxannes than that. Well, let's see how we do. I've actually got, with the speed lightning energy, we got a little bit of draw. We've got a lot of outs to electrodes, but we need to get a battle VIP pass or something like that. So I'm going to start off by thinning my deck and just getting some cards out of the deck so that I have a higher chance of drawing good stuff off of the speed lightning energy. We'll attach that to Tapu Koko, and sure enough, there's the battle VIP pass, so I can go get 2 Voltorb out of the deck, and then I can level ball for a 3rd Voltorb and spike draw to draw 2 cards, and I've almost got the dream of a turn 2 Roxanne. We're so close. I just need 1 more electrode, and I'll have so much energy in play. It's going to be insane. Absolutely nuts. What am I going to do with all of this energy? Honestly, it should be Bolton VMAX, not Tapu Koko. Man, that's hilarious. I mean, at a certain point, I think I'd just fail the Buzz App generators. We just do it. Now, if you're my opponent, you definitely got to be a little concerned about what the Rocks got cooking over here, because they're about to try and go get Palkia. I'm not going to have any bench Pokemon. So, that's kind of funny. They're probably about to go get Palkia right now. Greninja and Capacious Bucket, sure. That's fine. I could just Spike Draw again. No, I'll evolve into Tapu Koko VMAX for sure. I think so. Especially if a Palkia hits the board. Come on, man. I just need a 3rd Electrode. That's all I need. Another level ball. A 3rd Electrode, and we've got the dream. They're going to keep calling, so I could Spike Draw for a knockout. I also kind of need another Tapu Koko to set up. Knockout with Electro. I mean, that's actually the most sensical thing to do, isn't it? They don't have an intelligent, or they don't have a, they do not have a Palkia down. So, could this just be a water box deck? That is interesting. So, am I just going to Spike Draw and take this knockout? That's fine. If my opponent wants to come up with Greninja and knock out 2 of my guys, then they actually just help me do what I need to do. So I'm okay with that. I'm going to Spike Draw again. Oh, yeah, they can't Greninja. Because they need Snom down. So, like, I'm chilling. I don't even know what... Yeah, I don't know what their main attacker is going to be. Oh, it's Ice Rider. Okay. Well, that's fine. I've got trekking shoes now. They might swing into me with Inteleon, which is totally cool. If they do that, it's fine. 120 damage, we shake that off. It's all good. Now, the sketchy thing is, if I blow up 3 electrodes, then all I have to do is knock out 1 Tapu Koko VMAX. But I could just keep this one a Tapu Koko V. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. You keep 1 a Tapu Koko V, and then you finish with 1 Tapu Koko VMAX. So that you blow up 3 electrodes, and then you send 1 Tapu Koko V, and then the grand finale is a Tapu Koko VMAX. The deck really pops off once your opponent takes 3 prizes, though, because then you're Roxanning every turn, keeping them in a nice 2-card hand. So they're going to Melanie to the Ice Rider, which is totally fine, because I can Thunderous Bolt to knock out this Inteleon. And then I'm going to Roxanne them and paralyze their Ice Rider. Thank you, Spence, for that Prime sub in the 6 months. And they might Quick Ball for Palkia. Which is totally fine. Yep, there's Palkia. Oh, yeah, dude. This is going to be a serious layup. I can't even conceive a lose condition. I'm going to knock out a single prizer, and then I'm going to go knockout game. They probably don't play a lot of switch cards in that deck. I don't think. They do play Horn, but they're never going to get the Horn play. I'm going to be Roxanning them. Look at their big hands. They're feeling like they're going to get to keep their big hands. There's no way. Okay. We bench this other Tapu Koko. We Quick Ball away this Lightning Energy to thin our deck a little bit more. And then I need to trek into and out to Trode. Speed Lightning Energy. Dang it. Okay, we did not find it yet, which is fine. I can Quick Ball for Manaphy. No, we can't do that. The Manaphy's a liability. If they go, they aren't going to attack with Greninja. I'm not going to Greninja out. So we don't evolve anything. We'll evolve 2 Electrodes. That's fine. And we might as well Buzz that. Yeah, we'll Buzz App Generator 1. I should have Buzz App generated before I did those 2 things, right? Yes, in hindsight. I should have Buzz App generated like twice. Theoretically. But that's fine. All right, then we're going to Thunderous Bolt. Take the knockout. There's the Evolution Incense I needed. So they take a knockout. Then I do the thing. They take 2 prizes on my Tapu Koko. I give up 2 more prizes to put them down to 1 prize, Roxanne them. And then I go in with Tapu Koko, paralyze them. Hopefully they don't have a switch. And then finish them off. They come up with Palkia, and then I win. So you can see where we're going here. Strategy's got some legs. I think it, ironically, there's nobody in this deck with legs. Maybe Vikavolt. Do you count these as legs? No legs. No legs. Skirt. No legs. Melanie to the Ice Rider. Roxanne's got legs. There is a point. Is there a point to Buzz App anymore? I guess not. They have to discard the energy. We'll see. They haven't used their V-Star power yet. That's fine. They're just going to Max Lance, discard. So this is cool. Because they discard their energy, and then, yeah, you're getting smacked for sure. Roxanne, Path. We evolve into Tapu Koko VMAX. We do this. We evolution Incense. For this, they've got 3 prizes left. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter because we thin our deck, and we also we thin our bench so that Palkia does less damage, which I think is cool. I guess I'll keep 1 so that they can't just like Echoing Horn knockout, right? Yeah. We'll keep 1 there. We don't want to give them that prize. And then we'll go here. Path, Roxanne. And then limit them to 2 cards. And we'll burn these to thin my deck. And max shock. 180 damage and paralyze. And if they don't have an answer here, I kind of just win. Which is pretty cool. I'm going to go paralyze. Even if they have double cross switch or bring up my Electrode, knock it out. Honestly, there's an argument for, nah. If they have double cross switch or knock out my Electrode, then I still go like Roxanne, knockout. And then they probably just lose, right? So, yeah, it's kind of gnarly. Electrode's kind of cool, man. They've got a Rita. So they have answers. They can get Cross Switcher and a Drizzile to go get double Cross Switcher. They can get Cross Switcher and a Scoop Up. Oh, they could get Scoop Up Net and a Drizzile, and Scoop Up Net the Inteleon, then they have Inteleon next turn. Drizzile and Buckets. This was basically Pikaram's WinCon, yeah. 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 And they don't have it. They got nothing. That's it, dude. Yeah, we just take this knockout, and it's game over. You can't one-hit KO Tapu Koko VMAX. I guess... Nah, they can't. They'd have to, like, revive Radiant Greninja. They'd have to V-Star power onto Radiant Greninja, bump the path in order to do that. So yeah, I don't think that they can do all of that. They can Roxanne me, that's fine. But it doesn't matter. Alright, they have to... Well, they have a little bit of a scary win con, I guess. No, they don't. Alright, yes they do. Alright, so their win con is retreat into Ice Rider and pierce me. I can't take the knockout. And I paralyze, and then they evolve into Ice Rider Calyrex and one-hit KO me. That's their win con. They already attack. Oh, yeah, they lose. Well, they'd have to count it. Well... A boss would be nice right about now. You don't say. Oh, and I don't paralyze. That's true, yeah. It's cool, man. They don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Should have Roxanne again. Well, I guess, yeah. Alright, they see it. It's not great. So now I just lose. Yeah, this is not great. They'd evolve out of the paralysis anyway, yeah. So you need, like, boss's orders. You have to be losing. What are they doing? Why? Why do I do? Why? Why? Why wouldn't you at least pierce? They got Leon one-hit KO, don't they? Yeah, they're just... But why wouldn't you at least pierce for 70? Man, this is going to feel real bad when I lose this one, and I said that there was no lose con. $280 plus the Leon plus the quick shoot. Do they have it all? Radiant to Lucha and Leon. All right, I don't know, man, but it's cool. I'll take this dub. That's fine. Imagine if they had just done that last turn, they would have won. It's cool. We just need to... They almost put everything together. We needed a couple of tweaks. We need boss's orders bad. Like, desperately need some boss's orders. It's not a 2-line deck, dude. This stinks, man. What the heck? Vikavolt is so that we can go turn 2 item lock Roxanne. I feel like we should be playing a... True, you could pick a hole from Mad Party or the Rocks probably... You're probably not beating the Rocks with the Vikavolt. If we cut the Vikavolt, we're back on 2 lines. Which is... serious. You know, that's serious, man. Cut the Manaphy? I agree with cutting the Manaphy. Yeah. Now we could go a third boss. A Zapdos is sick because then you can get the turn 1 spike draw knockout on a Sobble. So I actually like that. Yeah, now this deck is cooking. I don't really conceive a way for us to lose now. Only works on basics, right? Tapu Koko V. We go turn 1 spike draw for 30. Knock out Sobble. I did start the Zapdos. Why do you curse me like this? It's got a retreat cost of 2! Oh, no! Oh, God, no! That's fine. That should be illegal. Looks like I'm playing against the Rocks, which is fine. We're going to start setting up. See if I can't compete with the Rocks. We shouldn't have a great Rocks matchup, if I'm being honest. Do I want the quick ball? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to speed lightning energy to the Zapdos. And we find research, we'll quick ball and get a Tapu Koko and pass. Probably should have slammed that path down just in case Greninja, but it's fine. And then I can go Buzzap Generator to load energy onto my Zapdos. And go turn 2 electric ball. And I'll research. We'll find another electrode. Load energy onto Tapu Koko. Mr. Squeeze, Palkia, or Arceus? Because those are the 2 best decks in the format. Or I would try to find something crazy out of left field. like Turbo Dark. But honestly, Arceus and Palkia just have a power level that is on a different level than any other card that's in rotation right now. So it's just like probably not worth it to try and be cute. If my opponent gets a turn 1 knockout, I mean, dude, we're not here to beat the Rocks deck, man. The Rocks deck, play the Rocks, man. Yeah, there's nothing really like that right now, Squeeze, unfortunately. I don't think. Okay, we've got the Trode. Buzz App Generator. Get 2 lightning onto my Zapdos here. That's cool. And then I'll attach an energy path down and research. We've got Level Ball for another Voltorb. And we'll Electric Ball for knockout with Zapdos. That's cool. Got a Quick Ball next turn. Like a Buzz App Generator. And go in with Tapu Koko V. Gonna evolve into Tapu Koko VMAX. Which is fine. That'll be like my last attacker, and I have to hope that they kind of don't do anything. That would be the dream. It's kind of retreat and research, getting rid of another research and a boss. So we're hoping that the Roxanne does kind of slow them down a little bit. They're going to go to 3 prizes. I have to use the Electrode to get an extra energy onto my Tapu Koko. I need to do 120 damage, so 3 energy will do it. And we are getting ready to Roxanne them. They do have a Lunatone with a Choice Belt already there. So the hope is that they won't be able to have another backup Lunatone. It's not a great situation to be in. No. No, it is not. We'll Quick Ball away the Battle VIP Pass. Go get a Voltorb. Or go get a Tapu Koko. It's fine. And then Speed Lightning Energy to the Tapu Koko. We find both the Evolution Incenses that we need. There are 3 basic Lightning Energy left in my deck. So the hope is that I can kind of just like pivot between these 2 guys that I need for the remaining couple of turns, right? We're going to Buzz App Generator. So I give up a prize, accelerate both my Lightning Energy to the active. They go to 2 prizes left. I'll Trek. Don't need that. Find another Tapu Koko, which is fine. We can just do that to thin the deck, and then we're going to Roxanne them. And we're hoping to set up another, Electrode. I'm not sure that I have any Lightning left in my deck. I don't. So it's kind of sad, but it's cool. We'll get this. And then thin the deck with the Electrode as well. And we go Max Shock for knockouts. Then they can come up and hit my Tapu Koko. I've got another Rock Sand, which is sick, because that means that I could Rock Sand this Lightning back in and then attack with a fresh Tapu Koko next turn. And also, if they get like a big draw card, they do have a backup Lunatone, which is sketchy. And they've got a Bruno, which is also sketchy. And they've got Pokestop, which is turbo sketchy. It's not good. We didn't say that this was a good matchup, you know, but it's, yeah, I'm doing it though, right? I'm kind of, you know, I'm working over here. I've only taken 2 prizes, but it's fine. They're loading up the bench Lunatone. We need to stick them without a backup attacker. We did not. That Roxanne did not work. But we've got Path again. We've got Coco. We've got Electrode. So I need to not draw back into this basic Lightning off of this Roxanne, so that then I can accelerate it. And we did not. But I did not find... So we need to Buzz App Generator, which is sad because now I'm giving them an extra card. But and then I need to find Speed Lightning Energy off this Trekking Shoes, which we did not find. So I pretty much just have to max Shock for the knockouts and hope that they do not have the cards that they need in order to one-hit KO this Tapu Koko. But all I need is 3 energy. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. If they have an attachment from hand or a scoop up net, they win. Or the 4th Soul Rock. Yeah, that'll do it. We weren't really ever going to beat the Rocks deck with this. It's just not what our deck is meant to do. You can't accelerate onto Slowbro. Also, the idea is to have a big guy at the end and try to keep your opponent from knocking it out. Can we beat the Stonejourner deck? I actually think that we kind of can. Right? Maybe? They play Pokemon Center Lady. But they have to have it. I think we can beat the Stonejourner deck. This is going to be interesting, though. I got turn 1 Boost Shake into Stonejourner. And we've got an okay opening hand with a level ball. Let's check the deck. There are only a couple of Torbs in here, so need to be a little careful. Speed Lightning Energy. Find an Electrode. Trekking Shoes. Don't want that. Find an Evolution Incense. I think that it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we just have to research this. Yeah. And we find Battle VIP Pass to go get these guys. And what's my Lightning Energy situation like? There's not a lot. It's fine. We got enough. And I've got Voltorb. Okay, so we're going to get these 2. And I've got Electrodes in the deck. Got Level Ball to go get a Trode, Evolution Incense, Trekking Shoes for next turn, but I've kind of got everything that I need. So We're going to give up a prize. Then we're going to go in and paralyze. I don't have... We might as well put this Torb down. It's fine. And then we're going to go for the single shot blast. 30 damage. Let's go. Yeah, 30 damage isn't going to stick, but it was cool while it lasted, though. Then they put on their space helmets, and it's game time. We would ideally like to hit... Yeah, let's... Speed, lightning, energy. Trekking shoes. Yeah, we'll take that. Trekking shoes. Don't want that. Tapu Koko VMAX. Level ball. The Trode. I mean, I've got 3 Trodes. Right. But they probably just have a Pokemon Center Lady in their hand, so I want to wait for me to have a Roxanne. I've already got 1 Roxanne in the discard pile. If I give them so many cards, they're just going to have it, right? Oh, so I spike draw. That's what we do. Okay. Okay. Accelerate to here. And then accelerate to over here. And that just thins our deck. And then we go spike draw. See? I'm telling you, we're gonna win. All right, they go max Rockfall. They take their 2 prizes. I promote this. I buzz app generator 1 more time. I've only got 1 energy in my deck, so that was actually incorrect. Because if I miss this energy, I lose. That's fine. I ain't missing this energy. I literally never miss this energy. Thank you, J-Ho, for that sub in the 23 months. I never miss this energy, dude. I literally never miss this energy. We get it right here. See? Just like that. And there we go. Max Shock. There's no way they have it. There's no way. There's no way. We do not Roxanne them to 2 and then they Pokemon Center Lady. There's no shot, dude. There's no shot. No chance, brother. We just go Max Shock, Max Shock, Max Shock. And they just lose. They got Kabu. I gotta Roxanne them again. We put them back down to 2 cards. They found another energy. They could lucky Ice Pop. Come on, I gotta buy a little more time, baby. A little more time. They ought not to waste that gear. Roxanne again. 2 cards. And we Max Shock. 180 damage, minus 40. So this is it. They only have 30 hit points left. Do they have the Pokemon Center Lady? 40 card deck. This lucky Ice Pop would have to fully heal them. No way. It's not happening, dude. Okay, quit playing with it. It's not funny, man. It's not funny, dude. Please stop. Okay, good. Schoolgirl and a Yelt out. No, are you out of range? No. 160. I can't do 160. Oh, this is terrible. There's no way they have the Pokemon Center Lady in there. They have to discard. That's fine. So I max shock again. I'm only doing 120 damage now. They need Pokemon Center Lady and an energy. They're just passing. They don't have it. Max shock again. One more and I win. They have to get Pokemon Center Lady and an energy. Yes! Let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about right there. That was so sick, man. That was like a battle of the troll decks. Thank you. Thank you, Drop Bombs, for the sub in the 7 months. Appreciate it. Okay. We're going second, and it looks like I'm playing against a Origin Form Dialga V-Star deck, potentially. Judging by the Mew opening with the Trekking Shoes. We've got a decent enough opening hand with Battle VIP Pass and Trekking Shoes. So we'll see how it goes. This matchup could be tough. We'll see. My opponents can definitely use their V-Star attack to, you know, essentially one-hit KO my Tapu Koko. So I have to make sure I don't blow up 3 electrodes. I think I kind of just have to blow up 2 electrodes. So if we just blow up 2 electrodes, or let 2 electrodes get knocked out, then I could potentially go in with 3, or yeah, 2 3-prizers, 2 Tapu Koko VMAXs, something like that. I do really want to find a research. If I can find one, that would be quite good as well. Tool Jammer, and a pass. We've got Evolution Incense, so I can Battle VIP Pass. We're going to go get Voltorb and Tapu Koko. And really just hoping to find a research. That would be beautiful. We'll use Quick Ball to thin a lightning and go get another Tapu Koko, and then Evolution Incense to go get Tapu Koko VMAX, and we'll Trekking Shoes. Don't want that. We find another Battle VIP Pass, which is fine. So I'll do that and go get couple more Voltorb, attach to Tapu Koko and pass. And then I do desperately need a research. Would have been very helpful to be able to spike draw there. So that is something to think about with the construction of the list. Maybe we want... Well, we're not playing any switch right now. So maybe we want... a copy of switch. Well, no, because it's like... The switch only matters turn 1, or the air balloons, right? I thank you, JR, for the sub in the 42 months. All right, they're just stepping it. Are you sure? Okay. If you say so. In the top deck, the research. So cracked. Okay. We'll buzz zap generator onto the Tapu Koko. And then they take a prize. We go in. We paralyze them. And I'll research. We can evolve here. We can level ball for an electrode. Quick ball away the battle VIP pass. Trek. No. Find a boss, and we can speed lightning energy. I guess no, we don't blow anything up. Speed lightning energy. Okay. Slam down that and go max shock. And now their Dialga's paralyzed. So yeah, they got bird keepers. They're playing bird keepers, so that's fine. I guess if they go V-Star and then attack, then I like can't knock them out with Tapu Koko, which is annoying because then I just lose, right? Because if I blow this up, they will have taken 3 prizes. So a little bit of a tough opening hand for us. They're building up a new Dialga, though, which that's fine. This is like the way that I potentially win here. If both those energy had been here and you just go knockout, yeah, then I probably is cool though, man. Whatever. it's fine. We're gonna attach here and evolve and boss up your big man and knock him out. And then we take our 2 prizes, which is fine. I just need to be able to paralyze this thing when it comes up. So even if they 1-hit KO my Tapu Koko VMAX, I can Rock Sand them. Path to the Peak is definitely the best stadium for this deck. So you're waiting for the content to dry up so we can have Rose, Senti, Bibarel, and Charizard from Go. Rose? Hold up. What are you saying over there, Icky? You can't Rose to Charizard. You can only Rose to VMAXs. Oh, well, my opponent's Dialga deck ain't quite doing it. Is it? I'm going to win this game just by attacking the old-fashioned way. Oh, Rose to Senti VMAX. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Got it. The Scorch. Yeah, there's Palkias everywhere. You can't play anything with the water weakness symbol on the card. Oh, this deck plays 4 Bird Keeper. Okay, I see they're kind of prepared for my strategy, huh? Just auto scoop to the water decks. I mean, okay. I hear you. This Koko deck's kind of sick, though. All right, you gonna want to KO my guy? Don't you lose yet? I guess you don't. You don't lose yet. Choose your V-Star power. All right, it's V-Star power. Go ahead. Go ahead. The fact that my opponent's playing like a gazillion bird keepers is not great for me. And they've only got 5 cards left in deck, so slightly troubling. So we'll Roxanne them. Take this knockout. They've only got 1 prize left. That is troubling, because they could just knock out one of these guys, who potentially I should not have benched. We're chilling. There's no way they have Energy Boss. Underpath? No way. And with their 1 prize left, Energy Boss, that'd have to be a huge sack to get that. Oh, their hand is all like Celebrations, Muse, and Bird Keepers and stuff. You can't do it. There's no way you have a stadium with the Crobat. There's no shot. You can't find a stadium off of this. Scoop up net. All right, here we go again. Quick ball. Quick ball for the Pumpkaboo. Bounce the stadium. No, there goes the Crobat, so that's not happening. They've got their 3 energy on. They definitely have Bird Keeper in their hand, don't they? Do I have another boss in my deck? No. So this is the only boss. So we just take this knockout and say, all right, you don't have it. They play 4 Bird Keepers for sure. Where there's 3 Bird Keepers, there's definitely a 4th. Sure, if they Bird Keeper, they can't. So if I Gust, right, then they Bird Keeper. Then they go back to the bench, and then I can't Gust them back out. So then I knock out the active. Then they go boss for game. If they had boss for game, they would have played it last turn, but maybe they have Bird Keeper in their hand. So I think we just take the knockouts. Because if they had boss in their hand, they would have already played it. But they might have Bird Keeper in their hand. I know for a fact they don't have boss, but they might have a Bird Keeper. And if they had a Bird Keeper, me using that boss there is a lose con, because it gives them the draw, and they could potentially draw and buy themselves a turn. You see what I'm saying? Like the odds of them having the boss there, they would have had to top deck boss to win, right? And you know that they don't have boss in the hand. So I think that's the move. Thank you, Pete, for the Prime sub. We should, like, maybe be able to beat Mew VMAX, too. Play a lot of Paths and Roxannes. So, if we are up against Mew VMAX, possibility. Dang, man. Oh, yeah, we're playing against Mew VMAX, all right. It's going to be a real test. See how much grit this deck has got. That's an opening hand right there. Path, Battle VIP Pass, Spike Draw. Excuse me. Latias. It's not a card we see every day. Is that the Ice Rider tech? And don't you dare speak bad about Latias. Oh, this is the tech for Tapu Koko, dude. Whoo! Oh, that's not good. Hey, thank you, BTC, for that tier 1 sub in the 23 months. Alright, my opponent's literally got nothing going on, which is pretty sick. I'll use Battle VIP Pass and go get some fellas out of my deck. And we've got Evolution Incense to thin our deck a little bit more. Slam that path down and Spike Draw to go grab a couple of cards. Got a Level Ball and a Lightning Energy. The hope is that my opponent really ain't got nothing going on over here. And I can just go Tapu Koko and start paralyzing. But if I take the first knockouts, I won't be able to paralyze. Yeah, they really do not seem like they're doing too much. So I think I'm just going to Spike Draw again. We'll evolve here on the bench. Level Ball to get another Torb. Attach to the active. Evolve these guys. And Spike Draw. Cool. I got some shoes. Gears over the shoes. Gears could be over shoes. Possible. A lot of times when I'm playing the shoes, I'm kind of hoping that I find a research, huh? It's true. I like the idea of with like research. I think I like, yeah, with research, shoes, and speed lightning energy, you can draw like 7, 8, 9, 10. You can draw 11 cards in a turn, which is kind of sweet. It's a lot of cards. All right. We're going second again. This Voltorb can knock out Sobbles, dude. It's pretty cool. Looks like I'm up against Arceus V-Star. My opponent is maybe also playing the... Okay. Yes, it's actually... Looks like I'm up against Arceus Duraludon. This should be a pretty good matchup because I don't play a ton of switch cards in there. So I should be okay to paralyze my opponent, I think. We're going to get Tapu Koko and Voltorb out of the deck. Evolution Incense for my Tapu Koko VMAX to thin. And then Speed Lightning Energy. We find Electrode. I'll slam down my path and boss up Duraludon to try and stop my opponent from doing stuff. Next turn, we'll see what's up. They got their Arceus. Do they have a counter stadium? They've got their Duraludon as well. A double turbo. And the switch. And just for good measure, slam that counter stadium down too. There's no... How many Switch you play, dog? All right, they don't have the counter stadium. That's cool. So we're chilling. Unless they've got, you know, more Switches where that came from, which could be bad. And we're not in Roxanne territory yet. Buzz Zap Generator, accelerate 2 energy to the Tapu Koko. And I don't like giving them +1 card to the hand, but it is a necessary thing so that I can max shock. And the hope is that this Arceus is paralyzed and stuck. Now, what I want is boss's orders so that I can bring up the Duraludon and paralyze it. Because I'm not really... Holy moly, how many Switch does this deck play, dude? That's a lot of Switch. Alright, there's no way they have a Switch to get out of this one, though, right? It's probably like 2. So I do need to find... And they got the Crystal Cave, that's fine. Okay, and they can use their Arceus V-Star Starbirth, okay. Probably just going and getting another Switch. Oh, actually setting up another Duraludon, okay. I'm going to need a little love off the top of the deck. Something. Okay, that actually is good. So play down the path and research. And then we've got our fella here. And we can speed lightning, right? Quick ball, away battle VIP pass. Go get this. I just need to manually power up this second Koko. I need my opponent to not have a Switch here. Again, like if my opponent's playing 3 Switch, then like I guess I'm losing, right? Sure. I don't know of any Arceus Duraludon decks playing 3 copies of Switch. But yeah, man. All right, they came strapped up with the 2 Switch and the... Dang, man. All right, they don't take a knockout, but yikes. Okay, it's fine. You've got 220 hit points left, so 3 Switches. You think they play 2 Switch, 2 rope? Put down this guy. Trekking shoes. Find a lightning. Trekking shoes again. Find the boss. Okay. So we'll keep that. We'll attach this lightning here. Retreat into Tapu Koko. Max shock. We're hoping that we've bought a turn. Right. Trying to just damage all these guys. The Zapdos is so that you can knock out Sobbles turn 1 with Spike Draw. Which is pretty good, actually. Because we end up Spike Drawing quite a bit with this deck. So it's also a single prize attacker if you need it. We've gone through 2 switch and a rope. I've got a boss in my hand. They've got healing potential and research. Okay. So they could hyper potion the Duraludon. If they do that, kind of okay. I do want to find a Roxanne. Find Roxanne. So let's just... But I don't have the energy that I need. I kind of need energy right now. They could evolve this Duraludon out of... So I guess we gust this in Max Shock, right? And we take our 3 prizes. Yo, what's up, Brady? How you doing? And then they take their knockouts. And then I promote Tapu Koko, Roxanne, attach energy, pass. Take another hit. Which is yikes. But kind of just what I have to do. Them evolving that Duraludon is definitely a lose con for them. I've got both my boss in the discard pile, though, so that's quite bad. I think at the end of the day, my opponent's deck is just playing too many switches. The third switch out, I think, really, like, is quite bad for me. So they've got just 1 prize remaining. I don't have any Pokemon that I can promote that won't get knocked out. Unfortunately, if this Tapu Koko had the 3rd energy on it, I think I could win. Because I would knock out the Arceus, they'd come up, they'd swing. Huh. Yeah, that's not good. Quick ball away this. I can't promote the Zapdos. Can speed lightning energy. Yeah. I need like an escape rope or something. Or like a Raihan. We're so close. Yeah. I really am. That was really close. There was probably just 1 too many switch cards in my opponent's deck for me to beat. Probably. Oh, I have 3 boss? That's good. I didn't know I had 3 boss. I could have won that game. I have 3 boss in the deck. Oh, I could have won. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. I Roxanne into my 3rd boss. I thought I only played 2 boss. Yeah, we could have won that. All I had to do was... Yeah. I thought I had 2 boss in the deck. I had to Roxanne, find my last boss, boss up the thing, knock it out. Yeah. And I just need them to not have... Yeah, I needed them to not have boss off of their Roxanne to 2. So we had a shot there. Okay. Has there always been a tool card that helps reduce retreat costs? Not always. Looks like I'm up against an Intellion deck, and I'm going first. We've got a battle VIP pass, so I can go grab a couple of Torbs and We've got another Tapu Koko, which is great. I'm looking for outs to Electrode. That's kind of like the dream. So we'll just spike draw. We find a Shoes and another Speed Lightning Energy. Well, Shoes, we find an Evolution Incense, which I think we just keep. Yeah. And then we go get another Voltorb. And the dream is the turn 2 Roxanne. This is what we're going for with this deck. I want to blow up 3 Electrodes, and I want to knock my opponent's Pokemon out turn 2 and set them to a 2-card hand. That's what I want to do. They're playing Palkia with Frostmoth. Not something that we see every day. They've got Battle VIP Pass and turn 1 Arita. And go gets their Greninja and their Palkia. So it should be a pretty good matchup for us, theoretically. I do have the turn 2 attack with Electrode. And if I can find my Zapdos, I can Spike Draw to knock out the Sobble, which is pretty cool. So let's start with the Speed Lightning Energy on the bench Koko. We find Battle VIP Pass and Boss. So what's sick is I can do this. I can grab Electrode. And then I can use Buzz Zap Generator to go accelerate 2 energy to my Tapu Koko and boss up my opponent's Palkia and knock it out. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Seems pretty good. So there we go. Turn 2 Gust. 360 damage to your Palkia. And it's gone. Off the prizes, we find another Tapu Koko VMAX and a Level Ball, which can allow me to give up that 3rd prize, which will allow me to use Roxanne, which is super good. So that's a potential play we've got for next turn. And right now, my opponent's got to figure out what they're going to do, right? They've got a Rita, they can go get another Palkia, but now they got to worry, like, okay, if I get another Palkia, could just get blasted, right? My opponent could go Radiant Greninja, knock out 2 Voltorbs. That's fine. I don't even need more than like 1 Electrode. The Electrodes are really just there to accelerate a couple of energy, and then that's all we really need. But yeah, it looks like that's probably what they're doing. I don't really care. I'll just attach energy Roxanne. And that puts me down to 2 prizes. Do have to worry about all these single prize attackers because you can't do the paralyzed strategy against single prizers. But my opponent does bench another Palkia. Looks like they are loading up a Drizzile, though. So there's that. I'll probably go Moonlight Shuriken, knock out 2 Voltorbs. That's okay. We'll see if they soften up one of my big guys or not. They will not. And they'll take their 2 prizes. They go to 3. So I can now Roxanne. We're going to evolve into Tapu Koko VMAX. Attach an energy. Level Ball. Doesn't matter. I'm just thinning. And then Roxanne, set my opponent to 2 cards. And knock out their Radiant Greninja. And the hope is that at this point, maybe my opponent doesn't have the strongest draw off of this Roxanne. So we're just going to thin the deck, thin the deck, thin the deck. Grab a Voltorb. That's fine. And we'll max shock for the knockout. My opponent's only got 3 prizes left. If they come up with Palkia, I can one-hit KO it. I mean, anything they come up with, I can one-hit KO. And I can always pivot back to my Tapu Koko. The banging in the background, there is construction happening at Full Grip. A lot of it. In fact, there's an entire gaming cafe being built right outside my studio. Some days are louder than others. Today is a banging day, apparently. Some days are saw days. Today's a banging day. I apologize for that. For the month of September, I won't be here, though. I'll be streaming from a non-disclosed location. So I won't have the construction. I'll still be streaming as much as I can while I'm working on this special project. But yes, we'll have a little bit of a change of scenery for the month of September. The last stream I'm going to do at this studio before I leave is going to be the Lost Origin pre-release stream. All right, they're doing 90-90. Did they do anything, really? What did they do? Did they Nessa? Huh. All right, this should just be GG's. Max Shock, knock out the Palkia. I mean, I guess, what if they just, like, if they put down the crab, they win, right? If they just go, Crabominable! All they need is Drizzile for Arita. Go get Crabominable. If they're playing Crabominable, they seem to be. They can Nessa again. If they Nessa for 4 water, Quick Ball for Crab, they win. Uh-oh. That's not great. Huh. You don't say. The paralyzer becomes the paralyzee. What a twist. Uh-huh. There's no way. They don't have an Intellion in their hands. They're going to do 110 GG's. Thank you, Will and Daniel. There we go. Got him. No, we don't play Switch. Why would we play Switch? That was too close, for sure. I Roxanne them. Dang, bro, it really be a bangy day out there, huh? Yeah, we're gonna go first. Okay, that's an opening hand. Let's go. All right, we're playing against some sort of Radiant Charizard deck. I've got a pretty cracked looking opening hands with lots of options. We're going to start things off with the shoes. And we'll keep the Torb. Bench the Torb. Quick Ball away. A Lightning Energy. And we're going to go get the Tapu Koko V. I love Tapu Koko V. What a great Pokemon. We've got Voltorb. And we can Quick Ball again. But I don't really feel like I need to right now. So I'll just pass. And then next turn, I'm going in. This looks like some sort of counter box deck. They probably play the Intellion engine. Yes. So they're going to use Keep Calling to get some fellas. I've got Path and Level Ball. So let's get the Trode. And we'll Quick Ball away. Kind of like the idea of being able to Spike Draw, Knockout. Let's actually do it. We'll get Zapdos, Path down, and Research. Find a Lightning Energy. This is good. This is good. Cool. We'll speed Lightning Energy to retreat the Torb. I don't find another Tapu Koko yet. That's okay. We're chilling. I'm just going to Spike Draw for knockouts. And then next turn, I'm going to blow a bunch of stuff up. And I'm going to Rock Sand my opponent. We've got Zapdos. Zapdos can get in there against a deck like this, dude. Zapdos knocks out Zeraora, knocks out Drizzile. I can just force my opponents to get Roxanne, which is crazy. I could blow up 3 Electrodes, power up Zapdos. And I can also power up another Electrode, which is kind of nuts. I could actually Buzz Zap Generator onto Electrode, which is cool. If my opponent knocks out my Tapu Koko, I'm going to be a little sick, but that's okay. There's no way they have all of that with me just taking 1 prize, right? They'd have to get, like, they need the stadium. And I guess they could do it. Kind of unfortunate. They also, 250 damage. They could do it. They got the stadium. Okay. They did the Raihan. Now they just need the Twin Energy. Holy moly. My Tapu Koko's a goner. It's pretty good. Well, it looks like it's going to be real easy to pull off the Roxanne. Is it not? Okay. I do need to find a Tapu Koko basic variant. That would be nice. There's only 1 Quick Ball in my deck. Oh boy, it's not a lot of outs to find that. Okay. We will speed Lightning Energy. We find Boss. Okay. I can Boss and knock out a Drizzile. That's not really exciting, huh? You know, I kind of need to go find my Tapu Koko. So we're going to go try to find my Tapu Koko. Buzz App Generator. But I actually can't even accelerate to the Tapu Koko. I can't take a knockout yet or anything. So, huh. If I do 30 damage to him, 110 plus 30, that is a knockout. You know? So, that's fine. Yeah, let's just Roxanne. My opponent might not be able to attack. We did not find our guy yet. It's possible. Let's go, Voltorb! Yeah, it's possible that they don't find Inteleon here. So, that would be nice. They've got Manaphy. I need them to just... Oh, why do you... All right, quick... I can deal with that. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. All right, they can't attack this turn, so I'm okay. Yeah, we're huge chilling. Huge, giganto chilling. What's super insane is that my Voltorb set up the math flawlessly for Zapdos. So now we knock him out with the Zapdos. And there's Quick Ball. Okay, so now I can start powering up my... I'm just going to win because I just bricked him. There we go. Yeah, they bricked it. Is that a... It's probably not a verb you want to use, huh? Yeah, they got bricked, bro. Dead draw off of Roxanne. Beautiful. Now they're trying to buy time because they ain't got nothing going on. I can quick ball away this battle VIP pass and we can get Tapu Koko. They're trying to take bonus prizes on my Voltorb. That's fine. I'm gonna... yeah. I'm not gonna... Am I gonna Gust? Yeah, I'm gonna Gust for sure. First, we're gonna go Gust the Sobble because the most likely thing is that they find Scoop Up Net or Level Ball, and we don't want them to get either of those. So Zapdos will take that knockout, and we find another boss. So I'm just gonna go pew, 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 and then you lose. That's it, just like that. Roxanne, you have a 0 card hand, dude. Literally no cards in that hand. That's a whole Drudagon. That's kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. Get it? Because they play like the... They already play Water Energy and Fire Energy. So now, for my next trick, I'm going to go Boss's Orders on your Drizzile, and we're going to knock that out with the Zapdos. 220 damage. And I've got one more Boss's Orders, which is crazy. So even if you bench a Sobble again, I'm just picking your whole strategy apart with the Zapdos. They're finally going to take a knockout of my Voltorb, but that's fine. Energy Search can get them an energy. Zapdos, thankfully, is not weak to lightning. Sometimes they are. And they're powering up the Drudagon. Yeah, pretty much no way I lose if I just stay the course. So, I think. Well, if they go knockout, yeah, actually, I have to do this. We Buzz App Generator. We get the last 2 Lightning Energy onto my Tapu Koko VMAX. Zapdos, you've done an incredible job. I'm proud of you. Good work, soldier. But we need to take this guy out. So we retreat. We knock him out with the Tapu Koko VMAX. And then that should just be GG's, with my opponent having no way to take their final prize. Thank you, Trippy Twitches, for that sub in the 6 months. And that's a wrap, folks. Let's go, dude. Roxanne into nothing. Absolute nothing. It's beautiful. No, Zapdos does not KO Druddigon. It doesn't boost itself. That was a cool game because even though I got like destroyed turn 2, we just Roxanne, and then like we actually got to like play the single prize game with Zapdos, which was cool. And the 3 bosses orders really showed how good they were there. Yeah, that was quite good. Alrighty then. Looks like I'm playing against the rocks. Nobody likes playing against the rock deck, but that's fine. I'll deal with it. We've got a turn 1 battle VIP pass. Gonna get a couple of orbs. And then bench this guy. Speed, lightning, energy. And would you like a path, sir? We'll pass. The hope is that with path to the peak and play, maybe my opponent can't do anything fancy with Radiant Greninja, and maybe I am able to slow them down. They actually just have to cycle draw, which is very good for us. I can just knock this dude out, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Buzz Zap Generator. Get a couple of lightning energy onto my Tapu Koko. And take a knockout on this Lunatone. So if my opponent knocks this out, they take 3 prizes. That's cool. We got another Electrode. I can Roxanne them. We just hope that the disruption of Roxanne is going to be able to slow them down enough at the end of the game. They do find Pokestop, which is fine. I can actually use Pokestop myself. Wouldn't be terrible. It might be terrible. I'll take that back. Questionably terrible. They've got 3 energy in the discard pile now, so they can use their Sun Energy ability to juice up this Lunatone. Pokemon Catcher, it's fine. We're kind of just waiting for them to knock out this Tapu Koko. Then I can blow up this Voltorb, and I'll be able to go with 2 Tapu Koko VMAXs. So that's kind of like the dream with this deck, is to... Well, I guess sometimes. Sometimes the dream is to blow up 3 to force the Roxanne. But sometimes the dream is just to blow up 2. Double Catcher Tails. I don't really know who they're going for with the catcher, but that's okay. I've got Speed, Lightning, Energy to draw some cards. They're going to accelerate some energy. I'm going to take another knockout. It's all good. I'll probably evolve the Electrode and thin the deck right now to give me a higher chance of being able to find something good off of the Speed, Lightning, Energy. So yeah, here's Evolution Incense. We'll get the Orb and can Quick Ball away this Lightning Energy to thin the deck further. We'll use Buzz App Generator. Give up a prize. And accelerate some energy to my Koko. Evolve into Koko VMAX and Speed Lightning Energy. Really wanted to find like a, you know, Roxanne or something, but it's cool. Just Max Shock. This is not a good matchup by any means, any stretch of the imagination. It's pretty much all bad here. Because our Tapu Kokos do not trade well with the Lunatones. And using Roxanne against the Lunatone deck is not really super great. Just doesn't really do too much, right? I've got this other Tapu Koko, which I mean, I could start powering up, but say they take this knockout, right? I go up with the Tapu Koko, swing, attach one lightning energy here. They swing into my guy, then I'm like one lightning energy behind where I need to be to swing with a fresh Tapu Koko again. Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you all so much for being here, for hanging out. We've had some exciting games with the Koko deck. Every time we play again, I should just auto scoop to the rocks because I know that we're not beating the rock deck. And I'm not even, like, the deck has nothing to beat the rock deck. We know we don't beat the rock deck. I'm okay with the fact that we don't beat the rock deck. That's okay. Thank you, Cerberus, for that gifted sub. Appreciate you, Cerberus. Thank you. Heroes Medal, I'm just a little worried we don't have a way to search it out. And also, if your opponent just Tool Scrappers it, I mean, Tool Scrapper is becoming a little bit more popular. My opponent just choose to go second. Always a little sketchy when your opponent chooses to go second, is it not? They're like, what are you up to over there, Captain? What you got going on? Yeah, got to be up to no good for sure. Could be Turbo Dark. Give up 2 mulligans. Is there any way for us to beat? I don't think that there's any way for us to beat the rock deck with this deck, right? I have to put Flying Pikachu in here. Oh my god, I have to put Flying Pikachu in here. A 1/1 Flying Peak, dude. All right, fine. I go to Flying Peak in the deck. All right, that's fine. I'll do that. If this is another rock deck, we'll just quit instantly and go put a Flying Peak in here. This is why everybody plays the rock deck. Okay. Man. All right. Fine. Brother. I do not want to jam a Flying Peak in here, man. Don't give it. I'm going to just sit here doing nothing, you know. You have to put a flying beacon here. Okay. But it should turn it from like a 0% matchup to like a 100% matchup. Theoretically. I need a card to cut, though. Now, the Zapdos is sick, dude. He's cool, man. He's cool. He's cool. Zapdos can stay. A shoe. I know. I'm looking at a shoe. A third Tapu. You really want the Tapu Koko Vs. 2-2 Coco line. I thought about that. A 2-2 Coco line is so sus. A 3 VIP pass? No, you need the researches. It's either the shoe or the pass. It could be the 4th Trode. It could be the 4th Trode also. It's the shoe. All right, guys. We're going to be back with our rock-proof Coco deck in just a second. Going to take a quick break. I cannot believe how many rock decks there are out today. It's insane. But that's fine. We've got our anti-rock technology. We'll be right back after this. Thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Friday. Make sure to check out FullGripGames.com for all the best Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. While I'm gone, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Thanks for the patience, y'all. Let's get into it. Yes, we were having a little bit of... yeah. A little bit of rock trouble there. I think we played against 6 rock decks today. 6 or 7. The Flying Pikachu should just be a firm answer to the rock deck, though, because we can rock sand them and then hit with Pikachu, which should be good. Right, so that's cool. All right, so going first. Roxanne. We're going first against what appears to be a water deck. We've got a pretty good-looking opening hand. We just want to find a Quick Ball or a Tapu Koko. Flying Pikachu is in the deck, just in case we need it. We'll attach, well, let's first Trek. We do want the Trode, yeah. Then we'll Speed Lightning Energy to the active. And holy smokes, 4 of a kind. Okay. So, yeah. There's 4 copies of Professor's Research in my hand, which is fine. But it does mean that I will probably not be playing that card again for the rest of the game. If my opponent were to play a card like Marnie right now, then my odds of finding one would be almost zil. It's just nothing. They've got the turn 1 Arita, though. And we'll be going to get their Palkia. That's fine. Capture energy as well. So they're fully loading their board. I am excited to play this matchup. I think we could do okay. And they pass. We've got Double Evolution Incense. Okay. I don't have Double Evolution Incense. I have an Electrode and 1 Evolution Incense. Cool. I'll use Evolution Incense to go get my Trode and evolve this guy, and research. We'll see what we can cook up. I've got Zapdos and a couple of Tapu Koko. It's an interesting situation that I'm in because I kind of have to, yeah, just do this, Quick Ball away the Zapdos. I get a Flying Pikachu is fine. And then they're going to Gust and take a knockout. I need to thin my deck as much as I can. We'll get a Flying Pikachu. And we're going to get the Tapu Koko just to get everything. I guess I'm in like a weird situation where I kind of have to Buzz Zap Generator as well. So I'll retreat into Tapu Koko, bench Flying Pikachu, Buzz Zap Generator, 1 energy to the Tapu Koko, 1 energy to this bench Tapu Koko, just so that my opponent can't use Radiant Greninja and completely remove them. And then I will Spike Draw. And we find the perfect 2 cards. So we've got them right where we want them. Yes. We should be in a pretty good spot, I think. I could have blown up the second electrode and gone one to the, one to each of these. But that's okay. Wow, I mean, a game where I have to research away all 4 research is pretty tough. But I am interested to see where my opponent goes this turn. They've got Melanie and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 doing 220 damage. With Palkia's plenty of damage to knock out my Tapu Koko V. They do know that they are going to be losing their Palkia, though, quickly. If they take 2 prizes, I can actually do... I do love that all these guys have free retreat as well. We've got Tapu Kokos, we've got Flying Pikachu with free retreat. Very glidey deck. If they take 2 prizes, right, they'll go down to 3 prizes remaining. And then I can use Roxanne. I'll do this. So it's got to be, yeah, both VMAXs for sure. And we're just trying to Roxanne them out of anything substantial for the back half of the game. Because they'll end up damaging one of my guys, presumably. They are going to play Cross Switcher. Doesn't matter. I actually am happy that they're using Cross Switchers sooner rather than later. One of the troubling things is that... Let's see. They take this knockout. I think I'm 1 attachment behind. So we promote. I can use Buzz Zap Generator. Put them to 2 prizes. I can Buzz Zap Generator 1 more time. If I can set up 1 more electrode. So that's fine. So we'll evolve here. We'll Evolution Incense. Thin the deck. Buzz Zap Generator. Do we want to actually just go with Flying Peak? Flying Peak does have free retreat, which is nice. Yeah, we'll go with Flying Peak. Like, the paralysis doesn't really matter in this matchup because we're 1-hit KOing everything. Okay, so we evolve into Tapu Koko VMAX. Why did I do... Now I'm 1 energy behind even more. I should have retreated, but that's a misplay on my part. My bad. Bench that, and we Roxanne. Set them to a 2-card hand. That is a shameful misplay there, but it's okay. Slam down the path, and we Max Balloon for knockouts. So we're hoping that off of the Roxanne, my opponent doesn't get a whole lot. I've got double Boss's Orders in my hand, so that's pretty good. We'll see. With the path, they have to have a counter stadium in order to use their V-Star ability. They can't use Radiant Greninja. And I could just go, boss game. With Arita, they can get Inteleon. So that is an option that they have. They have to find a counter stadium in order to use their ability, in order to attack. I've got a couple more Roxanne left in the deck, though. So I'm not terribly worried about my opponent drawing out of this first Roxanne, because there's still a couple more Roxanne to go. Right? They've got the Training Quartz. They can use their V-Star power. They're getting an Evolution Incense. They can use Drizzile. Okay. But they're getting the Palkia V-Star, which makes sense. They do need to set up another Palkia. The thing is that they know that every single turn their Palkias are just getting melted. Because both Tapu Koko VMAX and my Flying Pikachu easily dispose of them. So that is going to be a tough part about this matchup for my opponents. They're going to have to deal with that. We've got Scoop Up Nets, and Inteleon is their next attacker, which is fine. I'm not convinced that they have... Okay, yes, Radiant Greninja is their draw, right? So they can actually draw a couple cards now. Set up Sobble. Did they already Radiant Greninja? Maybe I missed that. 160 plus 120. Oh, and I'm never punished because they played the court for me, so that's sick. So I've got Level Ball. Oh my gosh. Okay. For the Electrode. I actually don't have 2 basic lightning, so I am punished. So that misplay, yeah, they don't have it. It doesn't matter. All right, cool. Sick. I win. GG's. That misplay of the retreats almost cost me there. We're fine. We were going to hit it every time. They didn't have a backup attacker anyway, so we were fine. I mean, Inteleon wasn't going to take the knockout on the Pikachu. Okay, Voltorb, we're going first. It's fine. Playing against a Manaphy. We'll start off with Level Ball. Level Ball, get a Voltorb. Hoping that we can trek into some stuff. Evolution Incense. We'll get Electrode. Trekking Shoes. We'll take the Speed Lightning Energy. Speed Lightning Energy. We find Tapu Koko and Shoes. That's good. Voltorb down. Voltorb down. And we'll trek. Do I want a Quick Ball? No. We find Battle VIP Pass, which is cool. We'll get Peak and Tapu Koko. And I'm pretty much ready to rock and roll next turn. We got double Tapu Koko. My opponent's probably going to keep calling this turn. That's what it seems like. They don't have a Palkia or an Arceus down. That's okay with me. It's an Urshifu deck. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's not good. So, well then. Huh. We will use Buzzap Generator to accelerate 2 energy to my Flying Pikachu. Zapdos resist? No, he's weak to fighting. Dang it. I think I'm just going in with the fly. Like, if I'm flipping a coin to attack, we might as well flip this one. Let's go, Pikachu. You're nuts. Absolutely bonkers with it. Now, if my opponent rapid flows my Voltorbs, I Roxanne them, and I'm in there with Flying Pikachu, right? They've only got 1 Sobble, though, so my Pikachu's invincible this turn, which is pretty sweet. Tapu Koko can be pretty good in this matchup if I'm able to Roxanne my opponent to low, because even though I'm weak to fighting, there's not actually, I mean, like most Urshifu lists are not playing a ton of switch cards. They maybe have like a couple. It's definitely possible to Roxanne my opponent out of the switches that they need. So they got to figure out what the best play for them is with just a single Drizzile. And it looks like they're going for Arita. Arita can get them an item card and a water Pokemon. I don't know what water Pokemon they're going for, though. Could be Remoraid if they're trying to set up Remoraid. I guess they could have... Yeah, or another Sobble, maybe. I think they only got out a couple Sobble, yeah. So it looks like maybe they're taking a little bit of a slower turn. But if I am able to find another Electrode out, then I can go blow up 2 Electrodes and Roxanne my opponents to really slow them down. I'm loving the inclusion of Flying Pikachu in this deck. The Flying Pikachu, I think, gives like a nice amount of diversity to the deck. We're not just attacking with Tapu Koko. And they're just going to Snorlax. Cool. We find the double level ball. So we have got double Trode coming right up. Perfect. 2 Buzzap generators. We're going to offer up 2 prizes to my opponents. And hilariously, I don't have any more energy in my deck. So one of them is going to be for nothing. Yeah, Buzzap generator again. Put you down to 3 prizes. And then I'll attach this energy here and Roxanne. Set you to 2 cards, knock out Snorlax. I know, now you're mad. I know, I get it. Evolution Incense. We can go get Flying Pikachu. Evolve into Flying Pikachu. I think Level Ball. We just want to max Balloon. I don't want to evolve here because they could win. I think we just max Balloon and see what they do. And then I could go, you know, if they do evolve into an Urshifu or something, I could evolve here, boss it up, paralyze it. Right, and try to... They've got nothing, dude. They've got nothing, bro. They got nothing. We'll slam the path down. Speed lightning energy. Oh, man. That's it. They're struggling, man. Go boss up. Ah, should I boss? Let's max Balloon once. That's fine. Take our prize. See if they get anything off the top of the deck. It didn't feel like there was a great boss target there. They've got 2 Urshifus. They've got plenty of lizards. And they've got nothing again. We can quick ball away the Battle VIP pass. Yeah, boss the Drizzile could be good now. We'll keep the no, we don't want the research. We want Roxanne, baby, just in case. We'll boss the Drizzile now and max Balloon. I'm ahead on prizes, so paralysis is no longer a win con for us. But we are Just running it in with that early Roxanne. Leading the way with our powerful lightning-type Pokemon. And since Flying Pikachu's not weak to fighting, we're chilling. They've got a Marnie. That's fine. We'll get set to 4 cards. But at this point, I'm in a situation where I can win the game just by knocking out a Sobble and then another Sobble. My opponent only has to knock out Flying Pikachu VMAX, though. So that's sketchy. I'm not going to evolve these Tapu Kokos, though. So I can come in and smack for 200. And then all I need is boss for game. It's going to be tough for me to take these final 2 prizes for sure. They're doing 150 minus 30. It's only 120. It's not so bad. They've got quite the board set up. We're going to thin our deck because we want to desperately find a boss's orders, right? And I've got 1 prized. So I know there's 1 boss's orders in my deck. I don't really want to bench anything. Oh, with Zapdos, I'm 10 short of being able to Gust knock out that. So we'll speed Lightning Energy. And we find Roxanne boss. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we just swing with Tapu Koko V for 200 damage. And then I think we're chilling. I think we're big chilling. Pretty sure. Unless they can, like... Can they Echoing Horn? They probably can, right? Echoing Horn Rapid Flow? Do they just win? Oh. What if I had kept Pikachu active? Oh, I should... Yeah. No, they don't have it. They don't have it. I should have kept Pikachu active, though. Yes, they have a higher damage cap on bench peak. They do. Oh, they do have it. Yeah, well played. All right, so then I threw, right? I threw. Dang, man. I think that because even if I had just evolved into Tap, there's a bunch of things I could have done to win that. Actually, I threw there at the end. I needed to not retreat the Pikachu. That was the last boss that I had. So I didn't want to waste it. I think that should have been a shoo-in for us. I actually think I could have evolved. I should have evolved one of the Tapu Kokos, and I should have kept the peak active, and I think I just win there. I don't know why I retreated the Pikachu. I was like weirdly afraid for some reason, but I should have been more afraid of that play. This is a cracked opening hand right here. Well, we got our work cut out for us. We're playing against some sort of deck that has Miltank in it. Shout out to everybody telling me to cut the Zapdos. Yeah. We've got a nice looking hand, though. We can speed Lightning Energy to the Tapu Koko. We find Battle VIP Pass. We'll go get a Flying Pikachu is in the deck. It's cool. We can go get a couple of those guys. Voltorb down. And I probably don't need more than one Tapu Koko in this matchup, whatever I'm playing against. So we'll quick ball away a Tapu Koko to go get a Voltorb. And then level ball to go get another Voltorb. So we got the gang all here. Evolution Incense to go get probably an Electrode. And then I'll pass. We just want to thin the deck as much as possible so that I have an opportunity to potentially Roxanne turn 2. Thank you, A Breezy, for that sub in the 10 months. Looks like it is a Miltank deck. Miltank's decks, they play some switch cards. And this guy has got, you know, an ability that heals them from special conditions. We do have Path in our deck, though, to turn that off. So that's good. I can knock out this Miltank if they do not get a cape on it. I can also knock out Miltanks with my Electrodes. They're going to play down their own path, though, and Marnie me, which I'm fine with. This hand was kind of dead. This hand is much stronger. I did just get 2 of my Electrodes put on the bottom of the deck, but that's okay. It'll be fine. We got some shoes. And I do want the level ball so that I can go reorder my deck, get the Trode, and a Buzz Zap Generator, 2 Lightning Energy onto Zapdos. They get a prize, that's okay. We'll attach and research. We find Tapu Koko and another Electrode. It's cool. I'll evolve the Electrode. I want the Miltanks to be doing as little amount of damage as possible, so I will blow up the other Electrode. And I could even blow up a 3rd Electrode if I cared to make it so the Miltank is really doing no damage. But I think that I'm fine. We'll just go here and Electric Ball, take the knockouts on the Miltank. And we find another Lightning Energy. I very much want to find a desperately wants to find a Roxanne. Just going to gust up this other Miltank and knock it out with Zapdos while he's here. And then we've got Flying Pikachu to try and wall off the Blissey. Uh-oh, I'm getting Marnied, so it's not an option. Probably going to lose access to that boss. We find Roxanne. Huh. We don't have the Trode, though, which is quite sad. Yeah. Maybe I should have... no, I'm not upset that I saved that. It's fine. Okay. Go here. Retreats. And Spike Draw. And then they take that knockout. But now I won't have Koko. Oh, it doesn't matter because they can't damage my Flying Pikachu. So that's kind of cool. So we'll go with Flying Pikachu. We've got Trode. But I don't want to Trode. We will not be Troding. There will be a no Trode zone. Actually, because I need... yeah, I need these guys to live. Go Evolution Incense for the Flying Peak. Flying Peak is here. Level Ball to Thin. Dispensing the Cocoa Matter. I could power it up. Yeah, that's fine. All right, Roxanne. We miss the energy we need. Holy moly. Okay. So I have to Buzz App Generator. Okay. Now my opponent wins with a boss's orders. Not great. But we do what we got to do. First, I just got to take out this... got to take out this Blissey. So we'll see. We got to hope that we kind of stick them there. And then they don't have too much... No, they just win with the boss. Dang it, dude. Dang it. No. So sad. This deck is definitely fun. It's fun because it's different. It's like, I haven't played any decks that are like this in Standard. So, even if it doesn't win every game, it's certainly cool. It's got its own identity. The play for Worlds, Arceus or Inteleon. Pick your poison. One of the two best decks in the formats. Yeah, the Troads are sick. What? The Troads are gnarly, man. It looks like we're playing against Mew VMAX. That's cool. I'm going first. I can turn one path. I get 4 mulligans. Looks like I'm up against Mew VMAX with a big opening hand thanks to a couple of mulligans. We'll kick things off with a Battle VIP pass to go grab a Tapu Koko V and a Voltorb. Got another Voltorb right here. Got another Tapu Koko V right here. And we've got the Dream coming right up. I mean, turn 2 Roxanne. Path. Definitely. We'll Level Ball. No. We'll Speed Lightning Energy. And we draw into another Level Ball, which is perfect. Slam that path down and pass. And this is the Dream right here against Mew. Going first, turn 1 path, turn 2, blow up 3 Troads, Roxanne, path you again, and you lose the game. That's it. Turn 2, 2 cards in your hand, and you're paralyzed. We've got it all. My opponent can Battle VIP pass, go get a couple of Genesects. They've got an Ultra Ball, maybe for a Pumpkaboo. Forcing my opponent. No, they don't have the Pumpkaboo. They got nothing. That's insane. Well, now I have quite the decision to make. Because I don't want to give my opponent any cards. So I believe that we just hang out. Well, I'll give my opponent 1 card so that I can take a knockout on this Mew, right? So we can Buzz App Generator. It's definitely good to aggress. We give them a prize, but then I take 2 prizes. Retreats. I'll Level Ball for each of the Troads that we need. so that they're just kind of at the ready when it's time to go. And we're sitting pretty. Max shock. 180 damage. My opponent's got just one card in hand. They'll promote Mew. Do they find a stadium? Nope, just 2 quick balls. Quick ball away, quick ball. If they had Pumpkaboo, they could start drawing some cards, but it looks like they don't play Pumpkaboo. So we're chilling. They can't even energy mix. They're just going to lose in a couple of turns, which I'm fine with. I'm feeling greedy, so I'm going to Buzz Zap Generator again. Give my opponent 1 card. That's fine. Attach 3rd energy to my Tapu Koko. Retreats. And Thunderous Bolt for knockouts. Take 2 prizes. Just puts a ton of pressure on my opponents. They absolutely need a play right here. And if they don't have it, they lose. They can retreat into Genesect. My Tapu Koko can't attack again this turn. It's fine. So I will have to just do 180 damage if they do that. I'm thinking that they ain't got it. Nope. So that is another pass. Unfortunately, you can't use Buzz Zap Generator from the active. Or else I would have had it, because I could retreat Buzz Zap Generator. They've got the the cram tails. And that's GG's Mew. Tapu Koko going the distance. GG's. Yeah, I could have dug for boss, I guess. If I felt like it. I could have researched dug for boss. That would have been fine. Coco deck kind of sick with it, man. Roxanning your opponent and then paralyzing is pretty satisfying. Definitely is. Anybody in the chat's got anything fun going on this weekend? What kind of activities we up to? Anyone playing some cards? Anybody do anything active? Ribfest. Ace Wing is winning so far. Ribfest. That sounds like a good time. Case closed. Playing Magic. Moving. Yeah, that is stressful. GLC win a case tomorrow in Louisville, Kentucky. What the heck? I'm so jealous. Man, that sounds sick. Oh, it's amazing, Captain Andrew. Good stuff. Looks like I'm up against the Mewtwo V Union stall deck. This is actually a really funny matchup because I can force the Mewtwo V Union deck to take prizes, which is hilarious. And then I can paralyze the Mewtwo V Union. All I need to do is not go to one prize remaining, and I should kind of be okay, I think. Take a look at our prizes with Hisuian Heavy Ball, and yeah, we've got some fellas over here. Shouldn't need more than one Tapu Koko VMAX, so I'll take the Voltorb. And can level ball for another Voltorb. Evolution Incense for the Tapu Koko VMAX. Speed Lightning Energy. Bench Torb. Trekking Shoes. Do we want that? No. And then we Spike Draw. And I am one electrode away from being able to go turn 2 Roxanne. And boy, does that get me excited. Just one trode away. So close. This deck does play a lot of Snorlax. But if I can set them to 2 cards before they have a chance to fully set up, that's the dream. They pitch a Pukimuku and do a little trekking. Oh, that's awesome, Pop Shock. Oh, say hello to your son. Oh, that's amazing. Good stuff. All right, my opponent's got Gormandize. And we find Evolution Incense, so we have got the turn 2 Roxanne. My opponent's got 2 pieces of the Mewtwo in their discard right now. We are ready to roll. So let's get all of our fellas out. I do need to get my Zapdos out so that it can knock out that Miltank. So let's Speed Lightning Energy. We don't find the Zapdos, unfortunately. Level Ball. And I have to blow up all 3 of these. You want me to take a risk with the Pokestop? What do you think are the odds that I discard the Zapdos with the Pokestop? We'll Buzz Zap Generator. But what if I get Quick Ball, you know? That's what I'm saying. It's not going to happen. Buzz Zap Generator. I got a Thin first. And then we Pokestop. Oh! Dang it! It's fine. Bench Voltorb. I'll Buzz Zap Generator to my Voltorb. I know I can attack with the trope, but I gotta find it off my prizes, man. So we give up 3 prizes. And then we evolve into Tapu Koko VMAX. The reason I had to do the Pokestop is because I wanted to find the Zapdos so that I could use the ability, you know what I mean, onto the Zapdos, because I had to blow up 3. Roxanne. There was a reason for it. Okay. There was a reason. Level Ball. There's nothing to Level Ball for. There's nothing Evolution Incense for. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Max Shock. Take the knockouts. Looking for a Trode. There he is. What's up, Trode? Unfortunately, my opponent's got another Gorman. And they are powering up that Miltank. This is not good. Shoes. Into another battle VIP pass. That's not good. Just have to max shock. I need a lightning energy so that I can electric ball this thing. If my opponent gusts up and swings into my Trode first, I'm done for. They've got another Mewtwo piece in the discard pile. It's 3 pieces. Gosh, if I had the Zapdos in play, this is such an easy win if I have the Zapdos, dude. Oh, they've got all 4 pieces. They've got 2 Miltanks. Are they going to summon the man? No, they're just going to route for 30. Okay. Quick ball. It's a boss. It's 3 energy in the deck, 1 Roxanne. Okay, boss him. Back shock. Route for 30 isn't a lot of damage. I'm at 3-3 prizes now, though. But, it's interesting. All right, so they are going to summon the Mewtwo now. Do you think they have a switch in their hand? Do you think they have a switch in their hand? They have a research. Dang it. Do you think they have a switch in their hand now? The problem, I mean, because if I just blow up my Trode, then I can paralyze them until I win. So the question is, do they have a switch? Right? So do you think they have a switch? I will Parahax as soon as I blow him up. So I have to. Oh. Mewtwo prevents... That's terrible, bro. Huh. That's fine. I'll just do 180 damage. I'll find a path. I'll find it. They have to heal or they lose. So that's fine. How much damage do they do? 300? They can do 300 damage? How many tanks do they play, man? What the heck? Nah, we're huge chilling. What's the last card in hand? God, why is their hand so cracked? They don't have the 3rd psychic. They have to heal. They don't have it. See? All right. Speed. Uh-oh. I will deck out. Huh. I'll deck out, bro. We'll just go for it. Yeah, if they don't have a switch, I win. One card in deck, baby. There's no way this deck plays a switch. No way. Pokemon Center, lady. Oh, this is terrible. Now I lose. What the heck, man? This stinks. Dang it. My Koko deck keeps finding the funniest ways to lose. Oh, thank you, Prime Time, for the 100 bits. I knew they had the psych. I knew they were going to have it. The Pokestop is just bait. All right, we got it right here. This is nuts. This is the bananas hand. Looks like I'm playing against an Intellion deck with the busted Koko deck. We've got a really nice looking opening hand. Loving it. Quick ball for a couple of Torbs. And we're good to go. Lightning on the active and pass. Then we'll see what kind of Intellion deck my opponent is playing. Is it going to be Palkia? Or is it going to be Arceus? Or option 3, Dragapult. I think that this is like a very good matchup for us, actually. About as good as they get. I do not foresee any reality where we lose. No way. Research. Speed Lightning over here. Koko. Spike Draw. The Sobble's dead because of the Zapdos. We find some Electrode pieces. Yeah, the Zapdos is clutch. It's a Miltank Slayer. It's a Sobble Slayer. Well, this deck doesn't play any draw cards. We spike draw all the time. What my opponent doesn't realize is that by knocking out this Voltorb, you're going to unleash the Kraken. I can't Roxanne them yet. But these decks don't even play any switches, right? Like the Dragapult, there's probably no switch in that deck. So then I'm going to evolve into Trode. We go Buzz Zap Generator. Accelerate onto this guy. And then what should we'll quick ball away a Battle VIP pass. They've got 4 prizes left. We can start setting up a new Koko. It's fine. Level ball. Thin the deck a little bit more. Retreats and paralyze with max shock. And then yeah, they're getting super stuck right now for sure. There's no way they got the switch. Brother. Everybody's got switch today. Just like in the hand. They're just pulling switches out of their back pockets. They came ready with the switch. That's fine. They take the bait every single time here. So they're going to do like 150 damage to my Tapu Koko. They take the bait every single time here. They're going to knock out the Tapu Koko V. Which is then going to put them at 2 prizes remaining, which will allow me to rock sand them. And then they will not have the switches after I rock sand them. I'm just getting an evolution incense. That's fine with me. Probably for next turn. They're going to knock out my Tapu Koko V. What you getting with that? Another Dragapult or something? Yeah, that's fine. It's actually scarier for me if you keep it a Dragapult V because then you could evolve it to break the paralysis, but that's fine. Marnie, dude. Bro. My Roxanne's. What the heck, man? This is not cool. Not cool at all. There's no way they play more than one switch, right? Chat, tell me they don't play more than one switch. Yeah, shuffle it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, quick ball. We're going to shuffle the Roxanne's. And then we got shoes and the speed lightning. That's 4 cards, dude. They play 4 switch. They do not play 4 switch. I know, Charles, you're telling me. Okay, we've got quick ball away the Trode. Trekking shoes. I should keep it as like a just in case. All right, speed lightning. Trekking shoes. Let's go. All right, so we do that. Okay. And then level ball. Thin the deck again. And we Roxanne. Max shock. 180 damage. Take our 3 prizes. The problem is, though... The problem... Alright, maybe I should have... I should have benched the Voltorb, right? Yes. I should have benched the Voltorb. Because then I would be able to, like, force the paralysis. So, yes, I should have benched the Voltorb. Because then if they knock it out, then I paralyze them. Right? So that's my mistake. And they have shady dealings, so they just win. They get choice belt, scoop up net. Or just choice belt, literally. Yeah, dang it. Yeah, well, you know, we're not winning a ton. But we're having fun, though. This is one of the few decks that I've been playing lately where I'm like, you know, it's not the best deck in the world. But it's cool. It's a vibe, though. At least I'm not playing Inteleon. Good God. Man. Durant, huh? Okay. We can beat the Durant's deck. I think, yeah, we got this one. We got this one in the bag. I'm going to double bench Voltorb and attach to Tapu Koko and pass. And then I think our plan is to, oh God, a Miltank. That's fine. Just start attacking quickly, right? Try to run my opponent off the table. Got research. They're devouring for 1. That's fine. I don't want to trek too much, you know? Kind of just seems like a bad idea. I'll trek once. Research. And here we go. So we want nothing. Oh, yeah, dude. If I blow up 3 electrodes, then my opponents, I can Roxanne them. That's sick. Get another Trode. Get another Trode. And the problem is my opponent's got that Miltank over there. The whole, you know, milker situation. So we got to deal with that. But the quick ball coming in clutch. All right. I can deal with the milker. I just got to get my Zapdos. And then Zapdos will be knocking out the Miltank easy. They're about to route me. Okay. Yeah, it's real Zapdos hours right now. Quick ball away the research. Get the Zapdos. He's got a retreat cost of 3. It's a little hefty, but that's fine. Yeah, that's all my energy in the deck. But it's cool, man. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Give my opponent a prize. Give him another prize. And then, you know, that's not the first beauty that I've seen in a Durant deck this week. And we'll Roxanne. I'm really stoked that I found the path because it's going to allow me to retreat for the Lolo. That's good. Retreat into Zapdog. I'm going to give him the electric ball for knockouts. And we're hoping that off that Roxanne and the path, my opponent can't even Venusaur, dude. Nothing. The Yellhorn, that's going to be, you know, that's tough. Oh, they Bird Keeper into Snorlax. Okay, all right. Okay. And they got the Gallarmine. Okay, I'm definitely going to lose, huh? Yeah, this is not going well. I'm sure I'll Electrode again. That's fine. Got to research, but if I play it, I certainly lose. Huh. I'll blow that up. I've got 2 energy in my deck. That's fine. I just double heads the Zapdos, guaranteed. I'll double heads the Zapdos guaranteed starting next turn. I think retreating the Zapdos seems like a trap, but I don't know. Oh, I can't retreat this because of the Galar Mine. That's right. Oh my god. Oh man, there are 4 ants. That's 4 ants, baby. I just got my Roxanne devoured. Yeah, dude. Oh, this is not good. Yep, Durant's gonna mill me out, man. Well played for sure. All right, I need one more win with the Tapu Koko deck. It's having a bad time right now. I know. Before it was the rocks. I played against 4 or 5 rocks decks. Ain't no more rocks decks, man. Now that I got the Flying Peak, no more rock decks want to play. What gives? The Crobat VMAX deck? We're playing against a Wheezing Crobat deck, which is interesting. I actually might be able to deal with this, though, so we'll see. I just have to have... a boss to get around the Wheezing when I want to accelerate my energy, and then I'm fine. So really, no sweats. Let's trek. Don't need that. We've got a speed lightning energy. And I find a path. I'm actually okay with the path. And then I feel like bossing here is fine. Spike draw. We'll see if maybe we can get my opponent out of a turn 2 Wheezing, if maybe they don't have the air balloon that they need or something like that. They're going to Marnie me. It's fine. And it does appear as if my opponent's deck is going to be playing switch cards. Yeah. But they don't. Yeah, they just scoop, so that's fine. Good. I needed a fat dub. If Spike Draw was for 30 damage, it would be more busted. Well, that's why we played the Zapdos, to make it for 30 damage. Yeah. So that we can knock out Sobbles. We'll go first. Luxray V is in this set. Oh, is next? Sheesh. Looks like I'm playing against an Arceus deck, and we're going first, which is awesome. I've got Battle VIP Pass, so we can go get our Tapu Kokos, and holy gosh, I prized them all. Okay, all right, we prized them all. So that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Pikachu. And we'll level ball for another Voltorb. And Evolution Incense to get the Electrode. Evolution Incense to get the Pikachu to thin the deck as much as we can. And we'll attach to Pikachu and pass. And then next turn we're going in, baby. Tapu Koko unfortunately only does 200 damage, or else I'd be able to threaten a turn 2 KO on Arceus V. Come to think of it, that could be cool to include a Pokemon that can, you know, do 220 damage. They just got a Water Energy and pass, though. Okay. So it's game time, gamers. I guess. Yeah, I don't have a lot going on here. I have to Buzz Zap Generator. Energy there and an energy there to give up a prize. And then I have to retreat into the Pikachu and Buzz Zap Generator again. Accelerate there and accelerate there. And evolve into Flying Peak, level ball, get a Voltorb, Max Balloon for 160. That's fine. Really makes no difference if it's Pikachu or Tapu Koko VMAX. My opponent's going to swing into me. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're losing here. I don't think that we can beat Arceus decks with this thing. Doesn't seem great. I would say. Like, they're very content to just 2-hit KO my Flying Pikachu. Get a Lightning, which is fine. Max Balloon, just take that knockout. And then I need to find a Lightning and a Tapu Koko VMAX. I've prized 2 Tapu Koko VMAXs in my final. Yeah, my final 4 prizes, unfortunately, so not going to work out for us. Sad. Yeah, no, we can't win. All right, I think it's time to put the Flying Pikachu Tapu Koko VMAX deck to bed. I'm okay with it, though. Definitely. I'm at peace. Cacturn, I'm not sure that I'm going to include the Electros. I haven't got there yet. I'm figuring it out. The Electros, I don't know. You have to, like, discard all energy from it, right? Thoughts on Yerbo Dark? Yerbo Dark is broken. Nah, Lugia, is too cute. Just, if turn 1 going second, you knock him out with Mold Trays. That's what Urbo Dark does. Yeah, no nick it. No, none of that. Turn 1, blast him in the head with a Galarian Moltres. That's the... No disruption. Just... The disruption is that they are missing a Pokemon because you knocked it out. That's the disruption. The new Zacian and Zamazenta are definitely good for Gym Leader Challenge, yes. The Zamazenta especially. And the Mewtwo is also very good for Gym Leader Challenge. But yes, I have a video that I desperately need to work on right now. So we're going to be getting out of here, guys. I got video editing to do. I can't pay Chip to edit them all, okay? So I'm going to spend the rest of my day working on some video editing. You guys all take it easy to have a wonderful weekend. So I'm going to spend the rest of my day Tapu Koko deck. I think the Tapu Koko deck really took it out of me. Yeah. It was cool. But why are the lightning decks all so bad? I don't know. They just are. It was cool. The lightning decks, they can't be saved. It was a neat deck, though. We got anybody to raid, man? Azul never on. I guess he's on West Coast time. So it's 10:30 over there? I guess so. Yeah, he's just not a morning person. Anybody streaming the Pokemon trading card game live? No. Huh. Lightning died with Pikarom. That's true. Alright, I'll see you later, guys.